Fala galera, bem-vindos ao canal com mais um vídeo. Estamos aqui de volta com vocês com mais um Starfield. Estamos aqui. Vou conversar aqui. Tá todo mundo aqui, beleza. O que acontece? Eu quero fazer aqui eu consegui depositar. Ué, estranho. Deixa eu ver se a gente consegue botar alguma mochila ali. Agora eu tô conseguindo. Olha lá.
Dad, do you think Solomon Co. would have liked me?
Sure.
Mostrar área de capacete.
Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he
Agora a gente tá conseguindo botar, ó, tá vendo?
would have liked you?
Mochila de
Well, if you listened to your
mercúrio.
grandpa, Solomon Co. would have given me a good whooping.
Vou botar uma dessa aqui.
But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Eu não tenho como... Não tenho. Eu quero botar aqui dentro um manequim. Eu queria fazer um monstruário, eu queria botar não tem como. Deixa eu botar o resto da... Mané. Isso, a gente deixa o resto aqui.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Deixa eu fazer uma coisa. O problema todo é que é tipo assim, eu passei um sufoco exatamente porque a gente tava sem a Andrei. Deixa eu botar aqui. Botar a Andrei pra seguir a gente.
For giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Certamente é diferente de tudo que eu fiz. Tô começando a achar que eu deveria ter ficado no meu emprego. Pagamento não é lá as coisas, mas a pessoa é bacana. Não, vou botar essa primeira aqui.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
Me perguntando porque acho que não combina. Se enquadrar não é tão importante pra mim. Você não é muito peculiar. Vamos falar disso num outro momento. Vamos nessa aqui.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Não parece comandar, não é fácil pessoas assim. Sem dúvida você fez o que era preciso. Você não parece incomodado com o seu passado. Não vou nem falar naquilo ali não. Vamos botar isso aqui.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Aqui já liberou pra ele. Vamos botar aqui, vamos lá. Vamos começar.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I've never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Essa forma solitária, acho. Não acho que o que está dizendo seja infantil. As pessoas me amam, por isso eu nunca tive problema em me inserir nos grupos. É melhor você parar de se preocupar com isso. Não. Eu vou botar nessa segunda aqui.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
Infelizmente, você me deve um. Era muito importante para você que eu não dissesse nada. Vamos nessa aqui.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
You need something?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Aí já abre de novo. Vamos lá, vamos.
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
Os fatos, os poderes estelares, tudo parece se encaixar. Você não parece muito contente com isso, só tem um jeito de provar se é verdade ou não. Alguém precisa entrar na concórdia. Era a primeira ou a terceira? Vamos na terceira.
And you think it is just that simple? It would seem to me that verifying this is much like verifying the idea of an afterlife. If this is all true, as the Starborn say, then passing through the unity will allow one to know the truth. But whomever does that will then never be able to report that truth back to the rest of us. What good then does it do us?
A existência do documento confirma isso. É sempre foi a missão descobrir a verdade, custe que custar. Que a minha opinião é melhor morrer para obter respostas. Não. Vamos botar essa primeira.
Only because they claim it does. We must take them at their word, or enter this unity from which there is no coming back to find out for sure. What if none of it is true? What if it is all some kind of trick? Or perhaps even worse. What if it is true, and none of us ever sees the others again?
Tudo bem, é um salto imenso, a gente tem que ver isso que vai dar, porque concorre, você precisa terminar o que começou. Tem muito em jogo para parar e fazer outra coisa. Quero muito ir até o fim e preciso do seu apoio. Não, não vou... Cara, acho que vou botar essa aqui.
Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, at what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
Exploração, isso. Com risco, aventura, entendo que quer dizer, precisa ir até o fim, isso. Se eu tô na teoria, até termos a Terra forte, vamos nos concentrar nesse primeiro.
That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Hey, good to see you.
You have my attention. Finally, I've been waiting.
Tá, deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Uma coisa que eu posso fazer aqui é porque a gente já tá dentro da nave. Deixa eu... Não, deixa eu pegar da ajuda aqui. Deixa eu jogar esse da ajuda. Não, da ajuda não, do... As anotações. Não, tá certo. Deixa eu... Isso aqui, o que vai acontecer? Por que a gente não... Deixa eu jogar isso tudo aqui para... Uma... Tá, esses três a gente não consegue. Apesar de que o artefato eu tenho que jogar pra nave mesmo, então não faz, pra mim não tem muita diferença. Deixa eu ver. A gente ainda tá com um pouco sobre... Ah, tá, que a gente pode escolher uma arma.
Literally.
Eu não vou nem botar munição aqui não. Quero deixar aqui o... Deixa isso aqui. Que aqui o que acontece? Aqui a gente pega as armas que eu não tô em uso. Eu quero botar aqui. Gente, que bagunça. Deu 3 armas ali. Que é esse aqui que a gente tá usando. Ah, eu vou botar, deixa esse aqui. Fechou. Então...
Yes? All right then.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear
Ah,
a
não,
poem
pera,
I
deixa eu ver
wrote?
uma coisa aqui.
It's
Yes,
called
I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
Tá, não tem nada, beleza.
Sounds exciting.
So, yes.
It's called space. Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
Tá, vamos... Deixa eu ver pra onde que a gente vai agora. Adicionar artefato. Deixa eu... Vamos lá, deixa eu... Então, vamos... Conclua os vislumbres finais, beleza. Então a gente vai fazer essa missão aqui. Né? A gente tem que ir até esses 2 planetas aqui. Nossa. Meridiane. Vamos lá.
Context. I have been changed. Query. Why did you change me? Assumption. Anger and rage are the appropriate human responses. Context. I will destroy you. calculation. Your odds of survival are...
Aí, quer dizer, a gente tem que ver, a gente vê aqui atrás aqui. Tinha que ter cemitério meca esquecido. A gente podia ter tipo uma conversa com ele, né? Vou tentar convencer o contrário, né? Mas o legal é a gente ter encontrado a Juno aqui, né? Caverna, não, a gente tem que vir pra cá.
Get out now. This place ain't for the likes of you.
Nossa, cara. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui primeiro. Isso aqui é interessante. Mas brancas causam mais. Tá bom.
When freezing to death, one may experience a warm, cozy feeling. I prefer not to verify that fact.
Ah, zoou com... Ah tá, não, André já.
There you are. Once again, we are triumphant.
Tá, parece que a gente tem que ir. Caverna dentro do cemitério, beleza. Ok, a gente sai, beleza. Não. Eu tô no modo de análise direta exatamente para ver se tem... O que a gente tem aqui de diferente. Ali, ó.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Tá, deixa eu ver isso aqui. Aqui, ó. Deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui. Deixa eu pegar uma arma. Ah, tá. Não, essa aqui é... Deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui. Vou botar essa aqui. Qual que eu tô usando? Essa aqui. Então vamos usar essa aqui. Que essa aqui tem. Essa é a anti-humano. Agora peguei. Ficando pesado demais pra viajar.
Leave before I make you. It's going down.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Cada industrial.
You're not walking out of here.
Esse fuzil de caça, né? Ah, tá, é o mesmo que eu já tenho, tá. Esse mesmo que a gente usa, tá usando aqui. Cartucho, granada de modificação. Não, Equinox. Não queria ter pego o Equinox. Mas tá bom.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Vamos lá.
Check complete. We're good.
A gente ainda deu uma limpada no cemitério, né? Quando a gente for voltar pra guarda, eu tenho que lembrar ou pro olho.
Search achieved. We're spacebound again.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're gonna blow you into vacuum and take it. We could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Or we can just dust your ship.
Não querendo função, já estou transferindo os créditos. Vamos tentar essa opção aqui.
Sorry, that's not on the menu. Bring all weapons online.
Vamos pro... Nossa, cara, freia. Tava vendo ali agora, né? A animação do Gravity Jump é basicamente a mesma.
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship.
I have, Dad. I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Well, you're doing a great job, Strippy. I'm proud of you. What do you say we get you a new outfit next time we're planetside?
It still fits, Dad. And I love it. Now, a new book.
Vamos lá.
Look at that. Set of stars.
Satélite.
Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please. Hey, Mayday. This is massive.
Tá, vamos dar uma olhada nisso aqui. Ah tá, não, esse aqui é o satélite.
Landing gear's ready.
Pera aí, vamos ver, deixa eu ver isso aqui. Tá, vamos. É, uma coisa que tá envolvida na outra, né? Pelo jeito. Ó, elevador. Opa! Tem alguma coisa que a gente possa fazer? Não, não tem nada aqui. Beleza. É porque a gente não tem recurso nenhum praticamente. A ver passando escuro, tá chegando uma.
Constellation. The explorers? That's it. One moment. We don't usually take visitors, but the director's willing to make an exception. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
It's seems a strict policy, but in a way that is reassuring. Suggests they know what they are doing. Do not worry about me. Go ahead and go.
O que acontece? O sinal de socorro... Eu não falei nada do sinal de socorro exatamente por...
Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a Koya. All sections are now unlocked. Senior staff, protocol Delta. So, there. Be right with you.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director. We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu. Kaya Patel, our administrator and research director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me. We'll take the back way up.
Tá, pegar
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So, Nijina was built.
que houve? Parece a ruína do... Eita! Vamos tentar essa aqui primeiro.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
Ah, sei lá, mas foi tudo destruindo, tipo de anomalia.
What are you talking about? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight. In our storage room. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for?
Ah, se eu tivesse tecnologia, não estaria discutindo com você no corredor.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
Vamos preparar porque a gente vai ter tudo de novo. Ó, de novo.
Who's there?
Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Você sabe o que tá acontecendo? Eu recebi o sinal.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I need...
legal, a gente tem alguma coisa.
Wait. How did you get in here?
Ele tá me levando pra falar com ele, eu vim parar aqui.
Hughes? Ethan Hughes? But he's dead. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident.
Isso afeta a gente.
The probe is still feeding power to the distortion. Then
só na distorção, tava devagar, vou começar a coisa.
3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead. The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Disappear! We should! Wait, he's back! Alright, we're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving. Let's go. This way. If anything happens, the director's office is on the 2nd floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
Tá, pode ter certeza que a gente vai ainda vacilar antes de chegar lá. Falei? Pera, deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui. Cadê o outro? Tá, um kit de médico eu tenho.
Way. Come on.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
Tá, eu tô oscilando para o universo alternativo, algo assim. Cortar se vocês contarem no artefato, não fazem ideia do que estão lidando.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? No, we don't. Enlighten us.
Devido que eles são capazes, estou aqui e desligo.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No, fair enough. You have a prior connection with them then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you. This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion, this artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
A ação está fornecendo energia para distorção. Não, vamos falar porque isso aqui é exatamente o que o Rafael falou.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Então, se não tivesse a culpa do seu experimento, o isolamento não tem como desativar o próprio sistema.
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months. What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
A estação incendiou, Rafael foi o único sobrevivente. Vamos.
Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait. Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Rafael tá morto.
You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
Tem que dar um jeito de resolver.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Mas eu posso descer no outro universo, não tem como fazer então, eu vou embora que esse... Não, vamos...
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works. Take it. And you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
Maria, você falou andar de controle antes.
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Siga Maria.
The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
Pera aí, deixa eu... Deixa eu primeiro me curar, né?
ourselves into.
Lá no laboratório. Não, tem que passar.
It's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
Olha, com a diretora, a gente tem que desativar a sonda, tem que ir para o laboratório de fabricação.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Tá, deixa eu... Não, porque eu não tenho muita coisa, né? Ah, pera aí, deixa eu botar esse kit de lesão. Capacidade de cura, não. Isso aqui não serve pra nada. O máximo que a gente conseguiu. Acontece, eu não posso deixar ele. Cara de arma, deixa eu ver se consigo alguma coisa aqui. Preciso eu tenho, não tenho nem. Se conseguisse tirar um mod de algum, levar pro outro, né? Deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui. Não, esse aqui é o que eu tô usando. Botar no lugar dessa aqui. É porque outra é contra robô. Vamos ver essa aqui.
What the? You... How did you... Go! Everybody out!
For it!
Out of my way!
De 3 bandejas de refeição, não. Ação de culinária. Não tem nem como fazer nada aqui porque não tem nada aqui. Kit de refeição.
Hours to clear this out, assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Agora parece que não tem pra onde ir. Onde que vai acontecer?
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming. How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door. I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Tá, vamos lá. Ah, você zoou que o...
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just broke into my locked office. So much for security protocols. What a day, huh? Yeah, let me get the doors. And done. Is there anything else you need?
Que pode me dizer sobre a unidade de pesquisa? Diretora disse cadê?
Yes, Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
Pedir uma coisa pra matar as...
The Cataxi in the other universe. Uh-huh. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
Cara, eu não vou nem botar isso daqui não, vamos...
Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Alright. Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
Experimentar 7, beleza.
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state of the art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does. That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a heads rigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
Tá, deixa eu... Tá, tô... Aqui, experimentar 7. Nossa, eu gostei do dano dessa arma, hein? Beleza, mas vamos usar o computador de segurança aqui. Aqui as coisas que aconteceu. Gente, isso aí depois vocês... Tá, vamos... Tá, eu vou pro... Ah, não vou nem pegar Grendel não, porque Grendel onde tem. O que eu quero, só quero... Qual que é... Tá, Não, acabou que eu não prestei atenção. Ah, tá, cartucho 15 por 25. Ah não, eu fiz isso aqui. Pra onde que eu tenho que ir? Aqui.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
Tá bloqueado no outro.
Right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please. It's possible. That's what I want to test. If that is what's happening, what does that mean? How many of these distortions are there? All around us, all this time, and we've never noticed. I don't know. Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. All right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
Agora eu vejo.
What happened? Are you all right? So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Desativar tudo. Só disso que eu tenho que fazer.
If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Aqui.
Hey. Why are you here?
Vamos lá. Que agora a gente pode oscilar sem.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us. Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in at that moment is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
Vou ter que terminar isso daqui.
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. It's not an easy decision, but I am grateful. Thank you. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Deixa eu fazer aqui Pera, antes da gente ir. Não, isso aqui é... Tá, isso aqui é o save que eu fiz. Tá, aqui é o...
What, did you get lost? This is the probe control unit.
Aqui não tem muito o
Most
que
of these
fazer.
controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion plane. It's possible. If that is what... I don't know. Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91...
É que eu não preciso de arma, não.
What happened? Are you all right? So, keep it on the lower. I'd give you my love to take a look. If you can get down to disengage the... Oh, and it really is.
Tá, deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui. Precisar voltar, a gente já tem onde voltar.
Well then, if you need supplies, I've asked. Before you go, there is... If this experiment... What happens then? Exactly. And you are the outsider. The question is... Of course. I don't know. I'm not sure it's possible to know. It may cease to exist. It was one possible universe, but not what actually happened. We or Raphael actually did die months ago. Or it may remain real, just not in your universe. Or in some quantum sense, perhaps you make both choices and both outcomes would be real. Welcome to quantum mechanics. If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. Not that I can see. Nothing will change. Nothing can change. If the universe was other than it was, you would not be here to make this choice. What you choose will be what happened in your universe, the universe that brought you to this point. Have you reached a decision? I see. I won't beg. It's not an easy decision. And perhaps things will still work out for us in the end. Perhaps. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research lab. Ethan?
Ma'am?
I'm aware of that.
All right.
Good luck, dear.
Tá, sinceramente, eu não acredito que faça... Não acredito que faça muita diferença, né? Mas... não sei. Carregar esse aqui, porque esse aqui já tá na ponta da diretora aqui.
Well then, if you need supply, before you go, if this experiment, what happens then? Exactly. You are the question is... But as the direct, it's not an easy... Now, with the network off, Ethan?
Ma'am?
I'm aware of... Good luck, dear.
Tá, vou deixar aqui. Eu vou ver depois aqui direitinho como é que a gente faz pra salvar o Rafael. Que agora a gente vai... Eu, antes de usar o elevador...
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask. Excuse me? Perhaps you'd care to try a dead-end medical post on some god-forsaken planet in the middle of nowhere, huh? 6-year surgical residency. And I spend my days treating paper cuts and hurt feelings for a bunch of mathematicians and physicists. And now I have to deal with some spacer who thinks they're jumping between universes. Spare me. Let me see what I can find.
Vamos ver tudo que ela tem aqui. É isso mesmo? Tem que comprar? Pasta de cura. Esse pansec é bom, hein? Eu não vou, é porque eu tô deixando ele por último, né? Tá bom isso aqui.
Really? You won't even need a bandage for that. Fine. Have a seat. There.
Tá, pelo menos a gente completou a vida aqui com ela aqui. Tá, gente, eu vou fazer o seguinte. A gente vai pro elevador. Tem uma coisa ali. Mas eu vou fazer isso aqui no... Deixa eu chegar na frente do... Nossa, eu vi alguém voando aqui.
Don't touch the equipment.
Bem, eu vou ficando por aqui. Eu vou ver aqui direitinho. A gente tem uma maneira que a gente tem de salvar o Rafael. Certo?
Hello. Pardon?
Eu vou ver direitinho. Mas eu vou continuar isso aqui no próximo vídeo, gente. Eu sei que tem uma sequência que a gente tem que fazer nesse universo e no outro. Isso eu lembro.
Need something. Watch yourself. Hello. Howdy.
Aqui. Gente, se vocês gostaram, dê seu like. Se inscrevam no canal. Até a próxima. Mais vídeo. Valeu.